I'm Sandy Shugart, president of Valencia College.
Hi, I'm Cherie Ramirez, proud alum of Valencia College.
And it's Dr. Cherie, right?
Thank you, Mr. President. I appreciate that.
So you earned a PhD from Harvard University.
I did. I earned my PhD in genome engineering from Harvard about 5 years ago. And after that, I did a postdoc at the School of Public Health.
And now you're in the professorate.
That's right. I teach biochemistry at Simmons College. And I must say, one of my great inspirations when I was teaching was my professor from chemistry at Valencia, Dr. Melody Boringer-Hartnup. I've had many a chat with her about my curriculum and how I wanted to quiz my students and how I wanted to know that they were learning, and she's just been so fantastic. We've kept in close touch over the years.
That's good to hear. So that takes us to the beginning of the story. You were an unusual student at Valencia a few years ago.
I followed my sister's very wise path to Valencia. She was also a dual enrollment student, and both of us completed our associate's degrees at Valencia. I fondly remember my Valencia graduation being before my high school graduation. I actually just a couple of weeks ago saw one of my former Quiz Bowl teammates give a fantastic presentation on maps in Azerbaijan and their meaning, and it was just wonderful.
You were a part of a champion Quiz Bowl team, and that legacy continues. We just won the national championship
Congratulations.
a month ago. That's
I'm
right.
not surprised. Hard to keep up with all the awards. You're amazing.
I'm not amazing, but the colleges. Tell me a little bit about your experience at Valencia as a learner, as a student.
It all started at Valencia because I started taking classics classes for fun. I took a wonderful Greek mythology class, and I didn't even know that could be a major when you got to college. And actually I remember this chat I had with one of my advisors at Rollins, where she sat me down in the room and said, you can be a classics major if you want, and these are all the things you can do. You can be a lawyer, you can do all these things. And I just always remembered that I loved being in the classes at Valencia. I couldn't imagine that I wouldn't want to do it as a major. If I just thought, oh great, you get to take all these fun classes. So for instance, my love of poetry came from being in Don Tuttle's class when we did that in freshman composition. I never knew I liked poetry until we were there. In math, I did a class with Lisa Armour on calculus, and she not only taught us to do calculus without a calculator, which I guess it seemed normal to me at the time, but now there are a lot of students who aren't comfortable with math unless they have a calculator in front of them, and I'm glad I had someone who really taught me the fundamentals and how to think without a calculator. My Valencia faculty were just extraordinary. Some folks, I've never met folks like that the rest of my career. I've also met some great Harvard folks. I've met great people all over the place, but just the thought of ranking Valencia below anyone else. And I've been in conversations, let's say in higher education, where the idea came up, oh, we shouldn't take classes from community colleges as seriously as we do from other places. And I basically raise my hand and say, why? Why would you do that? Because I don't think there's any inherent reason. If students are learning, and from my experience at Valencia, it was every bit as incredible as the other educational opportunities I've had. Why would there be that sort of discrimination against community colleges? So
last question, any counsel for someone who's just beginning their Valencia career or considering coming to Valencia?
If you get in, you should go. Well, no, Valencia is an incredible place. I can't, and I know it's only gotten better since I left. If my experience here was any indication, I can only imagine you're all just continuing to do your incredible work. So I'd say any student who is lucky enough to come to Valencia, you should take that opportunity and run with it.
Thanks for being a trailblazer and walking that bridge so well.
Thank you, and good luck to everyone out there who's thinking about pursuing higher education. Valencia is just as incredible place as you could wish for to start.